Hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Monday the 28th of February 2022 and welcome to everybody. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day outside and we've been quite lucky actually. It's been quite sunny and cold, which is the way I like it. Right, first of all, I would like to say that, with everything that's going on in the world at the moment, that I'd like to send all my love and prayers to everybody. And I was actually thinking of not doing this morning. And then I thought, well, no, I'll carry on and record as normal like I do every Monday. Oh dear, that's a hard one, isn't it? It's a real hard one. Okay then, right, so as I said, it has been a really nice week this week. It has been a busy week as always. Even when I'm off, I have a busy week. We have a lot to talk about today and a lot to show as well. So what I'll do is I am going to hop right in actually, I think, this week, because on Wednesday last week I did an extra little video where Viv, myself and Teresa, put the pencil down, we went to a local tea room. And it is amazing, absolutely amazing. And the name of the tea room, I have written it down, is Hampford View Tea Room. So anybody who lives in this area, in the local area, you all know, all you got to do is Google it to find out where it is. They have their own Instagram page. They have their own Facebook page. And on Wednesday afternoon, this is going to be the first one this week. From 12 till 3, they are starting a crafternoon. Obviously, us three are going. Viv and I is quite lucky because it's just up the road, not even 5 minutes away. But Teresa has a little bit more of a drive. But oh my gosh, it is a lovely place. It really is. There is a little fee, but you do get a cup of tea and a slice of cake in with it. And obviously, you get the 3 hours, the afternoon, sitting there crafting away with like-minded people. So yes, so anybody in this area, I'm looking forward to going. I'm so excited. I really am. I can't wait. I have a project in mind because I've nearly finished the project I was going to take with me. So I'm going to have to make sure I get that finished today and then cast on something new so I've got something to take with me. But oh my gosh, it is going to be so much fun. It really is going to be fun. So yeah, so I'll put it on the screen. So it's Hampford View tea room, and as you saw in the video, it is just a beautiful place. The people there that actually work there and the lady that runs it, they're so friendly, and oh, it's just lovely. So if you can come along, we're going to be there, so we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay then, so that is the crafternoon. Because if on their Facebook page and on their Instagram, they do actually have a schedule for March, because they do lots of different things. But we're going to they're going to do a craft evening as well, but we'd like the crafternoon. We thought that was nice. So yeah, okay then, right, so that's that talked about. So today I have some crochet to show you the progress on my blankets. I have some knitting, a finished object, a nearly finished object, and I'm going to show you a free pattern and also what I have planned to cast on after the finished object, the near finished object is done. What else do we have? And we do have two, and what have you been up to? So yes, and whoa, lovely work as always. Right then, so let's hop right in then, shall we? First of all, we're going to go into the finished object. Now last week, if you remember, I mentioned that I actually in that bag there I found a project that I'd started and I hadn't finished. I don't know why I put it away. It's a simple pattern. and I hadn't messed up in any way whatsoever, so I don't know what I had done at all there. So I have actually got this all finished and off the needles, blocked and done. So now I have nothing hanging around because I've checked all my project bags and all of them are empty. Now, when Ange and I went to Edinburgh Yarn Festival, so that would have been, oh, I did check actually, 2019, that would have been. Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it? 2019? Yeah, 2019. And I brought there from the Knitting Goddess, because their stand was amazing with all these colour fades of colour shawls. Absolutely amazing. It really, really was. And I brought as a kit, which was, I still can't get, I think it was about £20. It was really, really cheap. This pattern book, which has got loads of different shawls in it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different shawls in it. And I brought the yarn to make one of them. So let's find, there it is. Ooh, no, here it is. The Leverly shawl. And the way it's done, I know it looks like it's a faded yarn, but it isn't. It was actually 12. I think it's 12. Yeah, it was 12 minis. And they were all obviously bought in a band. And I don't think I've still got the band. So what I did is, before undoing them, I'm trying to show you without the pattern. There you go. Come like that with a band on it. And it, so what I did is I got some paper tags, and then I tied them onto each one and wrote the number, so I know which one I was doing in order. Anyway, and I have finished it. So, yep, that's it. That's the right way round. So that is it. It is a real long one. Wide one, I should say. I thoroughly enjoyed doing it because I like the panel in the middle and then the ribbon. I think was it a 2x2, I think, either side, and obviously that's where you do your increase up the middle. And yeah, you know, as I say, I thoroughly enjoyed making it. I just don't know why I stopped. I really don't. Even though it's a bit of a rustic yarn, I know I've blocked it now in my posh stuff that Teresa got me for in my advent, but it doesn't irritate. So no, I you know, I could wear it, and I've got quite sensitive skin when it comes to rustic yarns. So yeah, you know, I really like it, and it's going to be really nice and warm, I will say. So actually, yeah, yeah, I might wear this on Wednesday actually. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, so yeah, I am really, really happy that I've actually got it done. It went completely out of my mind, and all I had, I think, was 4 colours to do. I know in the pattern it does say, obviously, you know, you just join a yarn, but I'm assuming, because at the end it's got weave in your ends, but I just did the, even if it was in the middle of the row, if I ran out of a skein in the middle of the row, I just did a magic knot and carried on. So I used every single piece of yarn that was there. And to be honest with you, let's take it off. It hasn't actually ruined the fade in any way. So, you know, you can't see where I have joined and where I haven't. So yeah, as I say, it's just magic knocked on the back. So I'm really, really happy with it. Really am. So yeah. So that was a surprise finished object that we've got this week. And the book is Whist the Barn, whatever that is. A collection of colourful, multi-colour shawls with northern roots, designed by Joe Macmillan. As I say, there is some beautiful stuff, and it's everything is on the Knitted Goddess, but the yarn is the Knitting Goddess. So, and I'm really, really happy with it. Okay then, right, now these I'm so excited about. If you remember last week and the week before, I mentioned this free pattern, which I still can't get over. That one is Diagon Alley Socks by Laurie Wagner. and I haven't been able to put these down. I really haven't been able to put these down. Free on Ravelry. So I have actually got now to the part where I have, hang on, let me close that curtain. That sun's coming in a bit too much. Oh, it's a bit better. Right. There we go, you can see. So I've actually done the whole of the leg now. I've put the heels on, and I have put that beautiful pattern that twists right round the foot, and I have actually done it on the pair of them. So all I have left now to do is the remainder of the which is plain knitting, the remainder of the size of the foot and the 2 toes, and that is absolutely everything. Lovely pattern. You know, I know it's a free pattern, but as I say, it is really well written, and it really is a lovely pattern. So I really enjoyed it. That has actually got for this part here, because obviously you've got to do your left foot and your right foot for it to twist like that, and she has actually got written instructions as well as charts. I used the charts because I just found that easiest, and you know, it is really easily done. It really is. I'm trying to think what else I can say really. This actually is Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit Yarns, which is unfortunately no longer doing dyeing yarn anymore, but this was a collaboration that we had last year, so I thought I would put that into these socks, and I'm really pleased I did actually, because they do go, that yarn just, you know, it shows off the pattern really well. I know my Rebecca's going to want a pair of these, so I'm going to be knitting her a pair of these for Christmas, as her Christmas socks like she gets every year. And yes, absolutely love them. Brilliant pattern. It really is. As I say, I've only got the feet and the toes to do, so no doubt I'll add this to a darker colour and do like a shorties like I normally do to get the most out of my yarn. So they will be, as I say, a shorty with a darker yarn put in, and I'll find something to do with them. Right then, so the next, now what have I done with that? I just brought that up. Didn't I find it downstairs then? I'm trying to think. Silly one. So the next pair of socks I'm going to be making, let's go in. Now this actually is a brought pattern. I did buy this, but when this was I know it's no longer at the not at the moment, but last week all the money that was spent on that when you bought this pattern, it went to Alzheimer's. So I got these, and it is a By the Shore Socks by Nancy Wheeler, and I absolutely love that. It's kind of got just a little lacy wavy pattern just down the front, nowhere else. I have actually, is it a 6-row repeat? Yeah, and most of it's knit, so you know what I mean. Oh, I was hoping. Let's see if I can get that like that. So see if you can see it. See, it's just that one wave with a little bit of lace down there. Okay, so yeah, I am going to be making these next, and they are going to be a birthday present for someone in April. So as soon as I get my diagonally socks off the needles, I'll be casting these ones on. So, and these ones will be the ones I'll be taking on Wednesday afternoon, fingers crossed. Because otherwise I don't really know what I can take really. So yeah, but yes, I think it is a lovely pattern. I know that Ruth from Ruth Loves to Knit, she has actually started knitting them as well, and hers look really nice. So I thought, yes, I'm going to do these, and these are going to be ideal for, I say, a birthday present for somebody that I know in April. So I've got plenty of time to get them done. So mind you, I can't believe it's actually, oh, did I say at the beginning, this is podcast number 99. Wow. So I'm looking at my calendar. So next week we're going to have a giveaway, aren't we, on the 100th episode? 100th episode, yeah, we are. So yeah, we're going to have a giveaway next week. Oh, we'll have to get that all organised. So there we go. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. So I'll be showing you the progress of them, of that one next week. Right, now we're going to go into the crochet. So as you all know, I am doing the Harbour blanket. I didn't think what it was then. The Harbour blanket by Lucy at Attic 24. But I'm doing it in my scraps, you know, because I didn't want to buy another pack of yarn where I've got loads of yarn anyway. And I'm going halfway going halfway in these certain colours and blocks, and then I'm going to do the other half as a mirror image. And I was sat there crocheting away last night because my finger was playing me up with the because I'd done so much knitting on me socks and that, so I thought, well, I'll get my crochet blanket out, and I am enjoying this. So I have put this, I finished off this bit of blue yesterday. I put this two rows of purple, and then I've done 4 of the green, and then I'm adding this nice dusky pink, and then on the bottom, let's get back here so you can see it. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, that's it, right? Okay, and then on the and then after this I'm going to do, so after this I'm going to do a couple of rows of this one again, and then I'm doing a real deep red colour. Yeah, it is a big, I can't remember the colour number, name, obviously it's a Stylecraft special, and that will go to the middle, and then then I'll do one like one of these, and then I will do the reverse. So I will go with the dark red, and then go back, and then at the other end of that I will have all these stripes here. So that's the plan. So it's using up yarn, because obviously this is a single bed blanket, but I'm really enjoying it. I really am. So I got well into it last night when I was watching me Carry On movies, because Glenn brought me the DVD box set of the Carry On movies, because I do like them, and I was watching them a couple of films last night, and I was there with me box of Maltesers, of course. So I was there. Look at that. Oh, I am loving it. I really am. So yes, what I will try and do for next week is actually get to the centre, and then hopefully I will explain it a bit better for you. But you know what I mean? As I always say, you know, I know it's a no spend on yarn this year for us. And what I did a couple of weeks ago, as Viv has said, was market research. She's a one, she really is. But, you know, that is the only lapse I've had, and I did need it for my what's it called? My t-shirt thing I'm doing. I can't remember the name of it. So it will be here, because I showed it last week, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Something tea. There's loads of people doing it. Why can't I find it? Sea glass. There you go. Sea glass tea. So that is what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm picking that up every now and again to do a little bit, just a couple of rows. But I really, really enjoyed this bit of crochet last night. So yes, I will definitely be trying to get to the halfway point before next week, and then I will try and explain exactly what I'm doing. I think that will be the easiest option. Right then, so that's all the projects I've been working on so far this week. This isn't bad. I've actually got a fully finished, and nearly fully finished, and I'm nearly halfway. I've only got about, I think I counted, I was working it all out last night. I think I've got about 8 or 10 stripes to put on that to get to halfway. So, you know, I can see that really starting to, you know, grow now, especially because I think once I get to the halfway point, I've worked out all the maths and everything, haven't I? So because it's going to be reversed, I just know what I've got to pick up and how many I've got to do of what. So that'll just fly off the hook, that will. So I'll have to think of something else to do with my other scraps. Definitely. So right then, okay, so what do we have now? Right, we do have a free pattern again. Now there's loads and loads and loads and loads of people that have been knitting this. There's loads been finished. I know there's a lovely friend of mine, Jax, who has, Yeah, I'm sure it's Jack's. Sorry, forgive me if it isn't. First of all, she knitted it in the DK, and then she knitted it in now she's knitting another one in the actual 4-ply, you know, fingering weight, and I can't wait to see that one finished. So this is, and I know that what is it, Karen from Stitchy Jacks has knit one, and there's loads of people that have knit this. So this is actually going to be going on the needles, well, I think, because I've already got the tee, haven't I, and I've got the socks, so I'll probably pop it on when I'm near the end of one of those, actually. And this is the Close to You shawl. Look at that. And the people I know that have knitted it are just saying it's flying off the needles. Literally just flying off the needles. It's a 1 skein shawl, which is absolutely brilliant. Free pattern, and it's by, I ain't even going to go there, because you know me with words, I'm not that clever. So that's the person who was by. But if you go into Ravelry and just put in Close to You shawl, it will come up. And I can't wait. I have a skein of yarn in my, because it's really weird. When it comes to fabrics, I have, you know, quite a few bits of fabrics. And I know I've been knitting and crocheting so many years more than I have been doing with fabrics and stuff like that. But I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it. But when it comes to hand dyed especially, I don't have a lot at all. I can count 1, 2, 3 skeins of yarn. Obviously I have a lot of, you know, commercial brought, like West Yorkshire spinners and stuff like that. I have a few balls, but you know, nothing major really. But yeah, so when I actually when we were brave enough and I go back to the old yarn shows, I'm gonna have to top up on my yarn, I think. But not this year, not this year. So yes, I do, as I say, I have a skein of yarn that I think this will actually go really, really well. And I think, and if I knit this, and then that will be, I know people are thinking, oh Vina, what are you thinking? It'll probably be a Christmas present of some description. So yeah, I do start early, but when you make, you have to, don't you? So yes, I can see this actually being a Christmas present, but I just think it's beautiful. As I say, another free pattern. So that takes me onto the, and what have you been up to? Okay then, right, so this is Jacqueline from Houston, and guess what she's finished? Her Close to You shawl. I've written down all the instructions here. She did say, actually I'll move over because there is quite a few photographs. I'd like to say thank you so much, because it's lovely when you have you know, a variety of photographs of the one project. It is brilliant. So I'm going to put them on and they'll come up as I'm talking. Okay, so Jacqueline from Houston has knitted and finished the Close to You shawl. She had about 30 grams left, which is absolutely brilliant for a shawl. It flew off the needles, absolutely, which I've said earlier on. A lot of people have said it just flies off the needles. As you see, she has done it in a Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit yarns, but as I've said, unfortunately, no longer, the lovely Claire is no longer dyeing. But she did do nice yarn. She did do nice yarn. And it is absolutely beautiful, Jacqueline. I love the colours that you've chose. The yarn that you actually chose to show the pattern of the shawl is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And the way it hangs round your neck is just lovely, absolutely lovely. So thank you so much for sending it in, and well done. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. And, you know, seeing yours really did, I was thinking about it, but it really did push me to, you know, get the pattern, and I will be casting that on. I definitely will be casting that on. Okay. And we also, thank you very much, Jacqueline. And we also have another, and what have you been up to? My lovely friend Emma, and I have mentioned her a few times over the progress of the what's the names podcasts, has been crocheting baby blankets and baby hats. Oh, she sent me a couple of photographs, and they are absolutely beautiful, Emma. Absolutely beautiful, and well done. I love them to bits, and your colour choices, as always, because you're so good at your crochet, is absolutely lovely and perfect for little ones. And also, Emma has just got into, so she's just started going into paper craft, and she asked me if I would make her a couple of things, which I did, and posted them off, and she sent me this beautiful card that she made. Isn't that gorgeous? As I say, and she's got, you know, that she's just got into it. I will show you. I won't show you the writing, but inside on the, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And yeah, she's just said here that she is blah 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 blah. I've only just started making cards, and she's got, they're not brilliant. They are amazing, Emma. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So well done, and thank you for my card. I absolutely love it. Okay then, so I am thinking, let's have a look around like I normally do, because 9 times out of 10 I forget things, don't I? Yeah, I think that is absolutely everything. So I better, what's the time? Yes, it's 11:30, because Glenn's in at work later on today for most of the night. So we're having a quick snack at lunchtime, and then he'll go, and then he won't be back till gone midnight. And yeah, so I better go down, because I reckon he's getting ready to start cooking. Oh yeah, and the element went in the oven again at the weekend. We haven't even had that new element in for 6 months, and it's gone again. So he said, no cakes. We can't have cakes this weekend. So next weekend I'll have to make sure I bake him a special cake. Because you know how much he likes his cakes at the weekend. Oh dear. I did him some, when was that? I'm trying to think. Friday. Yeah, I did bake him some butter. You know, remember in the 70s, we used to go to birthday parties and used to get the butterfly cakes. And so I Googled and went onto not onto YouTube, just Googled butterfly cakes, and obviously Mary Berry came up, because I do like her recipes. And yeah, they actually, I will say for myself, they turned out rather nice, and Glenn loves them, so I'll be making more of them. Definitely making more of them. And they did actually last him. They lasted him more than what the other cupcakey, you know, the little fairy cakey things. So yeah, he actually got an extra out of those, which was really good. Okay then, right, so I'm going to stop rabbiting now, because this is otherwise going to be a long one. I will see if I can actually record some stuff at the Crafternoon on Wednesday, because it would be nice to actually see what I can do, because last week I only filmed what was inside. So this time I think I'll film, like, you know, as the actual outside of the building, and there's fields all around and that lot. And you know, if people are happy, if they want to be involved in it, then they will. If not, that'll just be us three. As always, with our smiley faces and our needles. But we've all messaged each other and said we are going to get our knitting out this week and actually do some. Not just get it out and look at it. We're actually going to get the knitting out. So hopefully more people will turn up to encourage us to actually get the knitting out and do some. So we don't just sit there and gas like we did last time. As you know, I'm very good at gassing. Okay then, right. So I'm going to love you and leave you all, as always. And I'm going to say, please take care. Stay safe. Prayers and thoughts to everybody. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.